Howdy, and welcome back to another live stream video on the prices of oil, light crude oil price predictions and analysis. Let's go through it because the last video I did here on August 21st, I was expecting this was a top formation that we were going to see weaker prices, which we did for a little bit, but then there was these 4 hammer reversal candles and prices reversed and made a 1, 2, 3 the other direction. Now they've taken off and they're way up here for the very high levels of relative strength index. We're making a double top here, and I want to go through the technical, just go through the indicators to see, do I think that oil prices are going to go higher? Is this the beginning of a big long bull trend? Or is this going to be where we're topping out here and this is just an anomaly because of the weather and reports that went on? So let's take a look at the news story here, that the roller coaster of prices, but the US data is showing tighter crude oil supply. When I did the video last time, the investors had expected that the inventory would have less and there was more in it. This time they expected there would be more and there was less in it. So you just got to stay active with the price, and you got to stay ready with your risk control rules when you put the trade on, because who knows what's going to change and make the direction change. And then of course we see it all in hindsight. It makes perfect sense. But here we are, the draw on the crude oil inventories is much greater than expected because of the hurricane hitting down south right now. So that's the highest levels in 3 weeks, and another report showing steep drop in US crude oil inventories. So that's going to spike things. And yet at the same time, as I go through the TA, I don't want to be over ready to jump in and go long on this right now. Even though it could go higher, it's not my signal. I should have been ready to either or when I did my analysis last time. So on the 21st of August, as I was planning it out, I was planning out either. I wasn't planning out either or and when I would flip if I was wrong. I didn't say when I would take my hands off, and except for my stop loss, so that my position sizes are there. Anyway, let's go into the next indicator. We're going on, and what I'm looking for here in the daily time frame, as I look at this, my eye is seeing higher and higher and higher lows here while we're turning this corner. So it seems like a very big bottom, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait for this to zoom in and just give me a little bit of a consolidation here on this that I can sink my teeth into. I can't jump in on this as a long right here as it's breaking out. So let's go into the Ichimoku cloud, because the daily is giving us a trend continuation buy signal when the blue crosses back up above. So on the 21st of August, as we were sitting above this top formation, it seemed to me, I think that maybe even the Ichimoku had crossed bearish on this, and so then I was anticipating more bear to follow. But we bounced off this cloud, and those hammer reversal candles here are really important. Now we've twisted back to bullish, hitting a double top. I can't play right there with anything but like a Bollinger Band short signal, but I'll zoom into that now. The 4-hour crossed here. When we had those hammer reversal candles, we bounced off of that 200 period exponential moving average, broke the 1, 2, 3 formation. All of it's really clear. It's always clear to see in hindsight, but this is the stuff that I didn't plan for on the 21st of August when I was setting up that trade and talking through it. So analyzing the analyst is a really good result of doing this video. As we're at the top here, we're starting to see these Bollinger Bands widen like they're widening in anticipation of letting prices go by. They're not holding flat for prices to bounce off of. That's important. How about the closer time frames? Because we are not poking outside the 3rd standard deviation. We are inside between the 3rd and the 2nd, and that's trending. So long as we stay in there, that's trending. And I was actually expecting to see that we were outside the 3rd standard deviation on this run up here just right now. And we're not, even on the 4-hour. And the 1 hour, we're not yet either. 1 hour is still trending, and it's not pinching down for a reversal up here. And I don't know the future. I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but this is what the indicators are telling me. They're saying go long right now because it's not even pinching down for a reversal in the 15-minute. It seems like it's going to be continuing on from here. The last indicator I want to look at, and then we'll go into the, that's it for this video. I'm looking in now to see if I get any color codes off this because we have a weak high, and if we break that, it's a continuation that I can't ignore. I'll have to play small on it. But now we're getting up into this, what I'm looking for is the color code here. Are we getting into the bright red where there might be a reversal? Could it consolidate a little bit for me to give me a good risk to reward ratio consolidation pattern? If it were to come down and test in here a little bit, then I could have a risk to reward ratio that I'm more comfortable with. It's up to, you could just throw the trade on here and put your stop in place, and that's your play. But I'm not going to jump in long here. I missed it when everything was doing these hammer reversal candles. I wasn't doing videos to update on that. I was distracted on other things instead of paying attention daily to this market. So thanks for tuning into this video and following along with these updates as I continue to follow along what's going on in crude oil supply. Hit the thumbs up, like this video, leave a comment below, and I'll do more of them. Thanks again. Trade safe and keep those losses small.